So while we're waiting for Geshe to arrive, I thought we could read the three principal aspects of the path together. It's in the little handout on the red card. The three principal aspects of the path. I bow down to my perfect gurus. The essential meaning of the victorious one's teachings, the path praised by all the holy victors and their children, the gateway of the fortune ones desiring liberation, this I shall try to explain as much as I can. Those who are not attached to the pleasures of circling samsara, who strive to make freedom and endowments meaningful, who entrust themselves to the path pleasing the victorious ones, you, fortunate ones, listen with a calm mind. Without the complete intention definitely to be free from circling, there is no way to pacify attachment seeking pleasurable effects in the ocean of circling. Also by craving for cyclic existence, embodied beings are continuously bound, therefore at the very beginning seek renunciation. Freedom and endowments are difficult to find, and life has no time to spare. By gaining familiarity with this, attraction to the appearances of this life is reversed. By thinking over and over again that actions and their effects are unbetraying, and repeatedly contemplating the miseries of cyclic existence, attraction to the appearances of future lives is reversed. When by having trained in that way, there is no arising, even for a second, of attraction to the perfections of psychic existence, and all day and night the intention-seeking liberation arises, then the thought of renunciation has been generated. Even if renunciation has been developed, if it is not possessed by the mind of enlightenment, it does not become the cause of the perfect bliss of unsurpassed enlightenment. Therefore, the wise generate the supreme mind of enlightenment. Swept away by the current of the four powerful rivers, tight by the tight bonds of karma, so hard to undo, caught in the iron net of self-grasping, completely enveloped by the total darkness of ignorance, endlessly reborn in cyclic existence, ceaselessly tormented by the three sufferings, thinking that all mothers are in such a condition, generate the supreme mind of enlightenment. In short, if like the mother whose cherished son has fallen into a pit of fire, and who experiences even 1 second of his suffering as an unbearable eternity, your reflection on the suffering of all mother sentient beings has made it impossible for you to bear their suffering for even 1 second, and the wish seeking enlightenment for their sake arises without effort. Then you have realized the supreme precious mind of enlightenment. Without the wisdom realizing ultimate reality, even though you have generated renunciation and the mind of enlightenment, you cannot cut the root cause of circling. Therefore, attempt the method to realize dependent arising. One who sees the cause and effect of all phenomena of both cyclic existence and the state beyond sorrow as forever unbetraying, and for whom any object trusted in by the grasping mind has completely disappeared, has at that time entered the path pleasing the Buddhas. If the appearance of dependent relation, which is unbetraying, is accepted separately from emptiness, and as long as they are seen as separate, then one has still not realized the Buddha's intent. If these two realizations are happening simultaneously without alternation, and from merely seeing dependent relation as completely unbetraying, the definite ascertainment comes that completely destroys the way all objects are apprehended as truly existent. At that time, the analysis of the ultimate view is complete. Furthermore, appearance eliminates the extreme of existence, and emptiness eliminates the extreme of non-existence. If you realize how emptiness manifests in the manner of cause and effect, then you are not captivated by wrong notions holding extreme views. In this way, you realize exactly the vital points of the three principal aspects of the path. Resort to seeking solitude, generate the power of effort, and quickly accomplish your final goal, my child. Okay, thank Okay, so in the
so on. Please think about Jim Brown, who's now in the hospital, so going to a lot of treatments, and also Louis Miller. So think about them, so all the people who are in the prayer list in front of the Tara statues, they are, think about them, and of course, you are the one who is saying the mantra, then you also get benefits. So please think about, especially think about Louis Miller and Susie's daughter, and Louis Miller and the Jim Bond. Louis Miller is going to have operation tomorrow around 12 o'clock. So Jim Bond now, who's already in the hospital, probably been there for more than 2 months. So, and about to have surgery soon tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'm not sure when.
Today's afternoon.
Oh, they already had. Went very well. So, yeah. And also, all the people who visited Jim Brown, especially the Elise, so just want to thank from the bottom of my heart, behalf of all the Kadama Center members.
Please turn to page 46 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll read the names of the 7 medicine Buddhas.
So if you remember the color that is associated with each medicine Buddha, so that you can visualize that, like if you can visualize medicine Buddha itself, that's very good. If not, just visualize that the person who's now have health issues, that body is covered by the color.
Okay. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, stainless excellent gold, illuminating jewel, who accomplishes all conduct, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, stainless excellent gold, illuminating jewel, who accomplishes all conduct, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, stainless excellent gold, illuminating jewel, who accomplishes all conduct, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious Supreme One, free from sorrow, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious Supreme One, free from sorrow, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, glorious Supreme One, free from sorrow, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfect completed Buddha, melodious ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, melodious ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, melodious ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, clearing knowing by the play of the supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfect and completed Buddha, clearly knowing by the play of supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, clearly knowing by the play of supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, medicine guru, king of lapis lazuli light, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, medicine guru, king of lapis lazuli light, I prostrate. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly completed Buddha, medicine guru, king of lapis lazuli light, I prostrate. Now turn to page 34. Then you see at the top, medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. So how many mantras shall we? How many mantras?
1 million mantras.
1 million?
Just to tell 21.
Okay. Bhagavan with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to medicine Buddha, lapis light. Shall we do the long one or?
Long one, number 3 times, then short one. Short one, according to Penchen Losar Chujin, I think that's the 4th Penchen Lama, or a lot of people they confuse the first Penchen. I think it's not the first Penchen Lama, it's the 2nd or 3rd Penchen Lama who wrote many books. So then Penchen Losar Chujin also wrote wrote a book about how to do medicine Buddha practice. So in that practice, there are like a list is also like there's 2 different longer versions of the mantra and the shorter version of the mantra. Shorter version was how you usually say? How you say? Short one. How you say? There it doesn't have it doesn't begin like Teya Ta. It begins like Om Bekaze Beka. It begins with the Om. Bekaze Bekaze Maha Bekaze Bekaze Raja Samukate. So then there's still tiny spelling different, but that's okay. So that's the only for when you write a mantra. So there's some spelling, So because when you see the mantras, there's like letter. Usually Tibetan letter is just individuals. There's no stack of letters. The mantra, there's little, some of the 3 or 4. There's stack of words, syllables. So then there's some syllables. There's like slightly different the way when you write. So when you say, you may not notice because it doesn't change the sound. Maybe Tibetan probably don't pronounce Sanskrit correctly, like exactly the way people back in India. There's some of them, who can speak Sanskrit. But when you pronounce the mantra, it'll be like hard to find the mistake. When you spell the mantra, so then there's Penchen Losar say, oh, this way to spell is like mistake according to this text, so this way to spelling is correct. But it's tiny difference. You don't see that difference when you say the mantra. So according to Penchen Losar Chuji, the mantra, the short one, begin Om Bekaze Bekaze Maha Bekaze Bekaze Rajasam. Om Bekaze 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 Maha Bekaze Rajasam. It begins with Om. So I can't say Teya Ta, there's a mistake. So but either way it's fine. I'm just giving you some information. Yeah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Bedurya Taparazaya Tathakataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanze Maha Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Bedurya Taparazaya Tathakataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanze Mahabekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Beryoria Tabarataya Tatakataya Arate Samyaksa Teata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their illness. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may they never occur again. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. So we do our regular prayers now? Okay. Go to page 27, and we'll read we'll chant the Semalim prayer. 27, in the Gold Prayer Book. Gosum gupe gone chazelo nge sham yi tu chutim malubu to mene saditun tam che shag Kepa gewa nam la sheiram korwa matom bardu le june drola cheki kolo korwa dam da jengena Janchu Chempo. Turn to page 97. Recite the short mandala offering at the bottom of the page. Saji perki shushin metok Tamri Rabli mi te uwa idro kunam shin la parsho jetsu lama dampa kenam kichur kukala kense jujinti jita tsampe duje zima la gecherki charpawabdusa idam guru mandalakam niryatayami Tudan soki chonam la janchu bardu dani kapsuchi dagi chunyangi pesanam gi dola penchu sangye du pasho. Tudan soki chonam la janchu bardu dani kapsuchi dagi chunyangi pesanam gi dola penchu sangye du pasho. Chudan soki chonam la janchu badu dani kyapsuchi dagi chunyangi pesernam ki dola penchu sangye tu pasho.
Nidu shiva zonda kushe nije nije dumze kaya na la pemba chana lam je nije jinde dende zeba kanda yanda debe tunda naba kunde naso disomba. Nidu chancho sembe zoje sanje jinde yumde lan chase lo dobe rawa na zoje sanje jinde kuwa kundu zomba vizda kunde tola chase lo. Kange tenje jeba ju gaba meba, che meba, chebar meba, ta meba, huwa meba, nu meba, tade deme dele meba, nije shide. Zobe sanje mo namje dama de lo joze lo kange tuze nye sune tawa tame pombe tame shune tenze mo kodam tela chase. So, about medicine Buddha practice, you can, if like all the 7 sets of medicine Buddha, if that's becoming a little bit too complicated for you to do, and please don't give up, you can just recite the last name, the main one, the last name. The visualization, top of your crown is like sonogram, how is it called? Sonogram. Hologram. Oh, hologram, whatever it is. Hologram. It's not something solid and heavy, like the form of light. In order to get crystal clear image of that, it does require strong concentration, So then you can blame yourself if you don't have strong concentrations. Rather, you can try. Don't blame yourself. So even just getting the glimpse of that image, even just getting the glimpse of the image on top of your crown, like form of light, form of light. So then you can just visualize the main medicine Buddha, so dark blue, bright. So then, of course, like if you can, if you want to do very, very short prayers, then you just, recite the refuge Buddha prayer for immeasurable 7 limbs. Then after that, so then recite the last, the main one name, or you can say 21, 3, 4, 5, 21, 17, 18, or maybe 108. So then, 108. Or then you can, while you're saying, you can visualize not just yourself, all the beings that you know. You can visualize all of them, around you. And same time visualize medicine Buddha top of each top on each of their crown. Then visualize. So then, while you are reciting the medicine Buddha's name, probably 108 times, so then, like the blessing, or like what do we call nectar or lights, and like penetrate in their physical sicknesses, mental difficulties. Then, like laser beam, or the minute it touches the body, it's going to melt, like snow, according to some other text, snow falling on the warm stone. Snow does land, but the minute it lands, it melts, like that. So the minute it touches your body, it melts, like, or bigger part of your body, something like that. So you can recite 108 name. So then after that, then recite mantra. That's the shortest way to do medicine Buddha practice. I mean, complete or shortest way to do the complete or shortest. Or you can just recite name or mantra. Okay. Refuge Buddhicitta prayer, because it's minor practice. That's why you recite. You try to set up the intentions. Doing this for benefit all living beings, not just yourself. So then the refuge Buddhicitta prayer guides you. Prayers means like it's like instructions, so it guides you what to think before you to practice. So it's same all the foundation of the good quality guides you how to meditate on Namrim. Which just call prayer, but it's like actually it's like remembering the material by heart. Then you already have guide. You don't need external guide to guide you how to do meditation. You can just know the internal guide that the material that you remember is kind of guides you how to do the practice. Okay. Yeah. So then there's the shortest way to do medicine Buddha practice. Setting up. Why you say refuge Buddhist prayer? Because partially it's part of the minor practice, and part of the minor practice, what is most important? Intention, motivations, altruistic intention, bodhicitta, intentions supported by bodhicitta. That's very critical, very critical. That's why it's not just traditions. As you said that, So then try to set up your motivations. So then whatever you do, so then it becomes the cause for fully enlightenment. Become the cause for fully enlightenment rather than, become the cause of samsaric things. So then dedication, the stanza, so the Shantideva dedication, or maybe Jambe Pavechidashambhata, so if you don't know how to do intensive dedication, you just say the stanza. I'm going to dedicate my merit likewise in the Bodhisattva, Manjushris. So they probably dedicated, like do intensive dedication, but we don't know how to dedicate that likewise they dedicate. So therefore, we just say the stanza, so then saying, I'm going to dedicate my merit likewise the past enlightened being Bodhisattvas, where they dedicated the present Bodhisattva, where they dedicated their merit, 3-time merits, the future Bodhisattva or Buddha, the way they dedicate their merit, likewise I'll dedicate that merit. It's like that. If you look at the end of the 35 Buddha compassion practice, so then exactly that's how they dedicate. You just say the word and think. So then, your dedication going to be intensive one, even though you don't think about intensive one, but it will become intensive dedication because of the word. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Saying something?
Sorry, Geshe, that's my phone.
Oh, I thought like this, talking to, maybe it's asking me to stop. I'm talking about meditation to read whatever I need to read. So read. Oh yeah. So now back to the three principal aspect of the path. Okay, that's the text I've been teaching last 2 Wednesday. So, Lamra, you remember where we stopped?
The 4 bodies of the Buddha.
Were we talking about the 3 kayas?
Oh, 3 kayas. Oh yeah, okay, now I see. Simje kwale, simje she, same mind. Je means those who possess mind, and sentient beings. Sentient beings, or like someone who has mind. There is it's not generally speaking, but it's not definite. Of course, enlightened being has mind, but there are no sentient beings. Long as you don't go to the debate court, yeah, you are fine. If you go to debate court, yeah, then you have to be very precise. Even the word, you have to be very precise. Otherwise, you're going to lose the debate. So see, here, karuna or great compassions, karuna or great compassions. Buddhism begin with helping yourself, not just like in this book. What it's saying, like universal compassion. Universal compassion doesn't require more than word. It does require foundations. They have to have foundations. Otherwise, it just become mere word. Mere word. The very, very strong desire, solely based on, not just based on faith, solely based on deeper understanding of our existence, or nature of samsara, what's called in Buddhism called samsara. What is samsara? Nothing is perfect. Nothing, including myself. If you're part of samsara, nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Everything comes with the complication, all kinds of complications. See, the complication then produce dissatisfaction, discontentment. So then they open the door to all the problems. They open the door to all the problems. I don't think that you are doing something wrong. It's the nature of samsara. There's nothing. Even though we talk about perfections, there's no perfection. Perfection is beyond samsara. It's liberation. It's called liberations. Total freedom from all the complications called liberation. Moksha, liberation. Tarpa, tar means free. You're free. So see, like very, not just once a while, there is not like day and night, so strong desire to free yourself from all these complications. That is renunciations. Some people, they miss out, renounce, just leave everything, or don't enjoy, just be miserable. But that's not renunciations. No, that means you are doing something wrong. So why you be miserable? Like life is short. Life is like fragile, fragile, very precious, fragile, unpredictable. Why would we become miserable? So that's probably like renunciations. You become much happier, much happier, much happier. You become much happier. So what is renunciations? That's very important. Strong desire caused by deeper understanding of nature of samsara. See, strong desire, day and night, just thinking about how to liberate or free yourself from samsara. That's one of the renunciations. Without that, of course, without that, then of course not just that, then without any understanding, then universal compassion becomes just mere word. So then, Shantideva said, God puts the way of life. Someone who even didn't dream about freeing themselves from the sufferings, how in the world that person can develop universal compassion? Impossible. Impossible. Why is it impossible? When you look around, jealousy, how you say, gets in the way. Pride gets in the way. Oh, you look at, that person's, so is it hard to develop compassion towards Donald Trump? Or is it easy? Huh? It's getting easy? Oh, that's good. So, hard to know, like, what went wrong. Or because our understanding of nature of samsara is not deep enough, that's why. When you have this deeper understanding, when you look around, everybody. Unless you are free from samsara, then you are, you don't experience any complication. Other than that, everybody, newborn child to all the way to President of the United States, billionaire, has complications, a lot of complications. So then, because you understand, there's place to, even though the process is very mean, even still, like a seal, yeah. So, so then, that's how the universal compassion has been developed, based on the deeper understanding of nature of samsara. Okay, so just want to shift it. Probably said a lot of words, even though it's not here. So, koala to do there will be no karuna, there will be no universal compassion. Sugu druje, sugu, form body, form body. Probably one of them is like Samboga Kaya, one of them is Nirmaga Kaya. There's two. Samboga Kaya has only access. If you see emptiness directly, you will have access to that body. You can see. Other than that, without realization of emptiness, you are not going to have. We are not going to have any access to that body. Nirmaga Kaya. So then historical Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, the matriarch Buddha. When they come to the earth, then they come as a human being. So you see, it doesn't require realization of emptiness. Or Nirmaga Kaya. That's so good to just so meditating on compassion, loving kindness, compassion, practicing generosity, all of that, they create the one kind of merit is called sonam gitso. So that merit, whatever merit, like positive merit you create it, that become the cause for like the rupa kaya, form body. It becomes the cause for form body. Okay, all the method side of the practice, such as loving kindness, compassion, all of that. Okay. This sugudrubje sonam gitso sobo chanju sims. Even though practicing patience, generosity, all of that, become the cause for the rupa kaya. But among those, the main one is bodhicitta. Altruistic attitude. Very, very, like healthy mind. One of the only powerful healthy mind you can generate is called altruistic attitude. It will eliminate all the sadnesses. It will eliminate all the problems. No, it will bring to happiness to happiness. It's like horse. It's like horse. 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 If you manage to ride that horse will eliminate all the sadnesses, all the problems. Not just that, that horse will bring you to happiness to happiness. Then Shantideva said, if someone has mind, why are you discouraged to ride that horse? Oh, so bodhicitta. So then that creates the cause for Rupakaya. Okay, bodhicitta. Even just the wish to help someone who is having headache. Even just wish to help that one individual to liberate him from headache. That creates a lot of merit. Can you imagine thinking like that? All breathing living beings wish to free them, all these breathing living beings from their problems. So that is very powerful mind. Oh, very powerful mind. Okay, let's go bodhicitta. Oh. Then Shantideva, not here, Shantideva guided the Buddhist way of life. He kind of like called that bodhicitta as a horse that you can ride. Oh. Chukudruje. So now there's Dharmakaya. There's 4 bodies. There's now Dharmakaya. So I don't remember what it's called in Sanskrit. Like Sambhogakaya. Sambhavakaya. Janakaya, Sambhavakaya, Janakaya. Basically, yeah. So anyway, so later it will explain later. So then, meditating on emptiness becomes the cause. You create the cause to achieve Dharmakaya or Sambhavakaya. Sambhava is nature. Sanskrit was Sambhava means nature. Kaya, there's the body or Sambhavakaya. So then Janakaya, Jana refers to one Ichigo. That is like, mind that understand all the phenomena. That's called Janakaya. Okay. Oh yeah. Chukudruji Shik so nature Yantabe Tawa la Tubina. Yantabe Tawa la Tubina. Yantabe Tawa Tubina. Lamji Ne Tamje Lamjosum Junis. All these practices that taught by Shakyamuni Buddha, explained in Shakyamuni Buddha in these 84,000 scriptures, summarized into these 3 principal aspects of the path. Summarize. That's the summary. Okay. So that, yeah, of course, the Lama Tsongkhapa writes it down. Lama Tsongkhapa is the one who wrote it down on a piece of paper, but actually it is taught by Manjushri, Bodhisattva Manjushri. Manjushri. So, yeah. Therefore, it's like this very special instructions, very special instructions. So, lo choose do like ninjus. Lo choose do. Lo means no mind. Choose do means engaging mind, entering into spiritual practice or engaging into spiritual practice. Lo choose do. So that's why when I sit here in front of my throne, before I prostrate, then I think about all of our mind. So there's Kadamba Master, he prays, so I just memorize that prayer. Then I'm thinking, not just me, all of us here, may our mind entering or engage into Dharma practice. May this Dharma practice will be successful. Bless me, bless us. I'm saying bless us. May our mind engage into spiritual practice. So may my spiritual practice will be successful. 주민도 막 끼지도 줄면 even the bless me to not to generate even the tiniest negative thought, tiniest negative thought. That's what I'm saying, no? 주민도 막 끼지도 줄면 even not one moment. Forget about day long. Even just one moment. That's what I'm thinking when I do my prostration. So I'm praying for all of us, May all our mind entering, engage into spiritual practice. May our bless us. May our spiritual practice will be successful. Bless us, not as bless us, not to generate tiniest negative thought. 주민도 끼지 negative thought, even the moment, even one moment. 주민도 잠인제 자주 좀만 먼저 잠인제. Bless us to able to generate bodhicitta compassions, authentic one. 잠인제 자주 좀만 먼저 bless me to able to generate bodhicitta, altruistic intentions, then loving kindness, authentic one. 주만 잠시 자녀들 주만 모질러 주마 means require a lot of effort. You have to put a lot of effort. Then you can feel something. 주마 마임바, you don't need to put any effort. It just becomes automatic. Because that's the result of being consistent with meditations. Then you reach that. Before you put a lot of effort, so then there will be point. Doesn't require any effort, it just becomes automatic. So I'm asking all the enlightened being bodhisattvas, bless us to able to develop that kind of bodhicitta, loving kindness, compassion within our mind stream. That's been before I do my posting. That's what I'm praying. One of the Kadama masters pray like that. So then Thomas at the beginning is very important to engage our mind into spiritual practice. Very important. Then the second step, and that spiritual practice, is like mind practice, the practice that benefit all living beings, not just me, all living beings. Divani, the two types of obscurations. Two types of obscurations, okay? Two types of obscurations, divani. So they also need to educate, need to learn, because divani. The first one, primarily obscure you to achieve just moksha, liberations. The second one is obscure you to achieve omniscient mind. That's why there's two different types, okay? Ni yosu pomala yang tabe tawa meta mebe, so yang tawa mebe tesu lamsu damu siazung so. So whatever we are doing, if you want them to become the cause, drinking, eating, talking, walking, all of that, if you want to become the cause for liberations, so then you need renunciations. If you want to become all of them to become the cause for Mayana, cause for fully enlightenment, then you need bodhicitta. If you want to cut the root of the samsara, then you need to understand emptiness. So, or maybe like to dispel the two types of obscuration require understanding of emptiness or realization of emptiness. So these three things called three principles. After the path, three principles. Why? Because principle means something important, right? Important principle. Even though there are many things, three principles. Because this is a summary of these 84,000 scriptures taught by Buddha. When you summarize, it becomes three. How you say 84,003? You use a
84,000
you use a 2 in 1.
Yeah, 84,000 into 3. Into 3. INTO into 3.
Yeah, 84,000 into 3. That's what goes. That's probably new title. 84,000 into 3. No, just joking. So, no, should not change the title. That's what I'm doing. Ta lam zo sumbu deche, no, the 3 brothers, if you gain some experience, if you manage to gain some experience, first need to understand, then after that, need to understand why it's so important. Then if you gain some experience, everything. Cheze means doing. Cheze means everything that you do. Eating, taking shower, sleeping, walking, talking, everything you do become dharma. Cheze choso. Cheze. Che means doing things. Cheze means doing everything. Doing everything. Then become the cause. It's become dharma. It's become the cause for your freedom from samsara. So that's when I say dharma, that's technical term, because actually it's become the cause for your freedom from samsara. This mazina chichi koyenjuli madhuri. Then if you without that, everything we do, so that we become the cause for samsara. So I've been telling Kandola, and I had a meeting yesterday. There are a group of people, maybe three different tribes. One group enjoying samsara, probably, like nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong, Or enjoying healthy life, long life, So maybe hang out, maybe have a cup of tea or cup of whatever you call. It's okay. So there's nothing wrong. It's okay. So then they do good things. They do good things, and they don't know how to dedicate. They don't know how to make their good things. Probably become the cause for another samsaric life. At the same time, it is very important to understand that nothing is going to be perfect. There will be complications. That group, I don't mind to deal with that complication, so then that's fine. No need to worry about renunciation. Other hand, there's a group of people, they are so tired of all this complication, downside of samsara, they are so tired. So this group of people, they are seriously seeking liberations. So then, what you need to do, you need to learn what is renunciation, what is bodhicitta, what is emptiness. You need to learn, not just learn, and put into practice and gain some experience. The best, like authentic ones, experience without requiring much effort. So that, in order to get that, you need to put a lot of effort. to get there, no effort. You need a lot of effort to get there, no effort. So in the middle, there's a group of people who have no idea about what is samsara, what is liberation, just, like probably enjoying getting angry, saying nasty things, cheating people, abusing people, don't care, they act like machines, this is life, is just, have no, what's going to happen. No, when you die, game is over. Then people like I said, not living very good life for your sake of your happiness and sake of other happiness. Don't understand, maybe out of probably ignorance or anger or whatever. But this group, they do care about, anger is not good things. They are not worried about next life before this, next life, enlightenment, liberation. They do know anger is not good thing to have. Need to be kind, honest, straightforward, all of that. So here, this is this teaching is for the people who really thinking about the drawback or downside of samsara, and wanting to be free forever wanted to be free. So then this, so with that, you have to have understand what is renunciation, what is samsara, what is bodhicitta, what is emptiness. So they don't do meditation, okay? So then whatever you good things that you do, without worry about samsara, that it becomes cause for good health, long life, good looking, all practicing patience. Next life you'll be probably good looking, practicing generosity, you'll have all the necessity that you need, all of that, okay? Don't think, oh, this is the only way to become it doesn't. This is not for being happy in samsara. This is not for being happy in samsara. You don't need renunciation. You can be happy. You don't need renunciations. But the happiness comes with price. A lot of complication. There, happiness comes with effort, work, but no complications. So free. This is there's a sim means grab, there's like sim. So then everything that we do is like kind of like has complementary by renunciations, bodhicitta, wisdom, and emptiness. Then they become the cause for liberation. Complementary. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Alright. Lamji tso sumbudil nyuaji tuni chesi shoto. This is what you then lamji jumbo. Dedana koala namdan tuma nyemisu tates. Koala namdan nyemisu tates. Gombe, Gombe. It's very, very helpful, even though you don't think about liberation, but as a human, a practical level, everything change every moment. Even though it looks same, it's not same. It's changing, constantly changing. There's a subtle change, hard to understand. When it's breakdown, there's a growth change. Everybody see, everything's constantly changing. Everything. All the samsaric goodness, whether that associated with the shape, color, sound, smell, taste, tactile, everything, that all the goodness, all the wonderful things. Goodness means wonderful things. All the goodness that we enjoy, we have to understand. It's nothing to do with religion. We have to understand these things are very good, wonderful, but you cannot rely your happiness entirely on them. Why? Change. It change. We need to prepare ourselves, not just prepare, fully prepare. When it happens, it's not shock. It's not shock. You know it's going to happen. You know from long time ago. It's not going to be shocked. This is the downside of all the samsaric goodness. You cannot rely on them because it will change. The ideas, plan, vacations, all of that, Can we rely our happiness entirely on vacations? No. People go to vacations, pay a lot of money, then they fight. So you can enjoy, but probably you'll enjoy more if you have this deeper understanding. You'll enjoy more. We have to prepare ourselves. Not just prepare, fully prepare to let it go. Don't hold on. When minute you start to hold on, it makes you vulnerable. It makes you vulnerable. Could be plan, could be idea, could be anything. We need to prepare ourselves, not just ready, fully prepare. fully prepared with awareness, mindfulness. Oh. So when it happens, we have to, we have to prepare to let it go. Let it go. Oh. Or rather than asking all kind of questions, why is it happening? Why blah blah blah. That doesn't have no benefit at all. No benefit. No benefit at all. So like Milarepa, is here, is gone. It's the nature of impermanent. That's all he said. Oh, why is gone? Why is happening? Why is that like no? Oh, no, I'm kind of stupid. Why I put it here? Blah 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 blah. No benefit. It's here. It's now gone. That's nature of impermanent. That's nature. That's all he said. Oh. Then he moves on. We don't move on. We just tie ourselves so tightly, not able to move. Meanwhile, the thing's already broke. Doesn't bring back. You could say, like, you could write about a whole 100-page books about one thing. Then mind goes back and forth like that. No benefit. Oh, you need to fully prepare. So this all guides you that. Enjoy. I'm not saying enjoying is bad thing. Of course, no, it's not bad thing. That's a result of your positive karma. Why is bad things? So you can enjoy it, but at the same time, you need to understand you cannot entirely put your happiness on that because it changes. That's the downside. That's the downside of all this goodness. It change. You have to understand that. 이름이 시베분조 이름이 뭐나 이거면서 so then in day-to-day life to think, oh, pretty good. We can see, can hear, can smell, can walk, pretty good. Pretty good. How to be content, satisfied. Then 대다 코가 도 니미도 고메 코요 분절라 세바 순지비 년보야 많이 했어. 다음에 배터는 수도 셔럽지 수지가 맞지. 전주 쌤이 고모 쳐봐다 타외 개점 싱거들 때문에 가래 마도 군주랑 가wan도 코요 콜고 without renunciation, bodhicitta, emptiness, all the good things that we do, it becomes the cause for samsara. In samsara, life is like there will be a lot of twists and turn upside down. You have to be ready because that's the nature of samsara. You can say, oh, I want to be part of samsara, but everything wants to be perfect. That's unrealistic expectations. That's not going to happen. Oh, I know, I don't mind to be part of samsara, so then enjoy here, but at the same time you have to understand there are going to be a lot of twists, turn upside down. If you don't want that, liberate yourself. So then there will be no twist, turn upside down. Don't blame yourself. You need to understand that. Then make the choice. So, so therefore, we built the stupa here. Some merit doesn't require intentions. It becomes the cause for liberations, whether you intend or not intend, whether you have intention or not intentions, because the power of the object. For example, the stupa, contains many relics inside the stupa, just going around, even just talking, chatting. Maybe you're talking about, when to go to Starbucks, you don't need to think about bodhicitta or all happiness, all living beings, just talking about Starbucks or maybe chocolate chip cookie from Whole Foods. It could be anything, You go around, you create the cause for liberations. It doesn't require intentions. That's also something important to remember. So, when you come in, if you go one round, you create the cause. When you go out, if you go one round, you create the cause for liberations. That merit will not exhaust. It will be there. So no matter how many lifetimes it takes, it will be there. It will ripen. When it's ripened, it will liberate you from samsara for good. So then, of course, if you love your pets, if you care so much, we can bring them. Just take them around. So that's the best way to benefit. Okay. Shingi tu, shing object. Tu means power of the object. Not having any understanding, renunciation, bodhicitta, emptiness, everything that we do becomes the cause for samsara. But few merit, exceptionally few, become the cause for liberation. What are that? Because of the power of the object. Going on stupa, things like that. Even looking at the holy image with the angry mind, you still create the cause for liberation. Power of the object. Then now it's clear? Is it clear? Yeah. Don't like scare when you hear the word samsara. If you are not liberated from samsara, this is samsara. It's not the place. Sometimes you have good day, sometimes you have bad day. That's natural. It's not like being part of samsara, you're going to be miserable every single moment. No, that's not true. That's not true. Then she has to gomju ha. Hazu means has ha, divine being. Of course, sometimes when you meditate, you try to visualize the divine being. Not just Buddhism, every other traditions have similar. Particularly Hinduisms, they also have a lot of deities. It's nothing unique about Buddhism. So they're reciting mantra. Different other religions also have reciting mantra. It's not very unique. So Gomjul Hazu Retans, Tenjungares. You probably have you probably have some divine being to think about. You have some mantra to say. Tenjungare Kula this. Many people has that. Samji Cheshi maybe Lemba is. But not thinking about Dharma. Lack of that, we are not liberated. Not because there's no mantra to say. No, there are mantra to say. There are deity to think about. Not because lack of that. Lack of not has bring Dharma into life. They bring Dharma into life. Samji Cheshi, but not don't think about Dharma. Cheshi maybe one of the Kadamba master said. Tishi Ranjanam Shamashi Chesamna. If you are thinking that I really want to do pure practice. The word sounds good? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Pure practice. Shamashi Chesamna. Chichi Taba Judoshi Gosa. So when you said that word, I want to really do pure practice, pure meditation. Indirectly, what you are saying that I want to create the cause for liberation and enlightenment. That's what you're saying. Not directly, but indirectly. So therefore, everything that you do become the cause for liberations. What do you need to do? You need to understand renunciation. What is renunciation? It's not just mere wish. So therefore, the Lama Tsongkhapa used Lamb of the Path to Enlightenment, composed by Lama Atisha here, the Indian master, who re-established Buddha Dharma back in Tibet. Long time ago. Lama Atisha was Indian master. Caused many Tibetan people's lives, inviting Lama Atisha back to Tibet. So when you read the history, it caused many lives to bring Lama Atisha in Tibet. There's no airplane. There's no boat. At that time, people just, but I'm not sure if they maybe have some donkey to ride. I'm not sure. Like that. It caused many Tibetan people's lives. So then also not just that. So Lama Atisha here, Kadamba Center, the Kadamba traditions, the Lama Atisha one, who's the founder of the Kadamba traditions. So therefore we invite Lama Atisha here because it's called Kadamba Center. So Kadamba is the traditions they found by Lama Atisha. So Lama Atisha wrote this book, Lamb of the Path to Enlightenment. So Lama Tsongkhapa used that as a root text, and Lama Tsongkhapa wrote the commentaries. So this is the commentaries. Actually, commentary is the stanza. It's not loose sentence. It's stanza. So then these books, one of the Gelek master, Pavanga Rinpoche, he's writing the three principal aspects of the path is the commentary of the text that composed by Lama Atisha. So now this book is using both text as a root text and commentary, because the root text, so then over time people don't understand when they read. They can perfectly understand many years ago. Now when they read, they don't understand. So they write commentaries. So then during their time, people perfectly understand when they read commentaries. Maybe over time, when they read commentaries, they don't understand commentary. Then somebody write another commentaries. Then Pabonga Rinpoche said now he's going to give explanations of the three principal aspects. The brief explanations actually is not that brief, it's kind of long, but that's what he said. Brief explanations. Maybe it could be more extensive, but it's kind of already kind of details about Pabonga Rinpoche. So he's going to give you brief explanations based on the root text of three principal aspects of the path. Brief explanations. Tomasaji on the channel. Lamji so nandri tilasum tinji some juvi ala tinji lunguji. Shivata tamu juvan juva soma tamjo nimbakwa tamu savari jinamno chatselo. So that's the homage. Jinju lama namba chatselos. Well, I bow down to my prophet guru. That's what he said. Jinju lama namba chatselos. But my prophet guru. Jinju lama namba chatselos. That here an English word in his heart, because I say but Tibetan word Je Tsu Lama is kind of like each syllable carry deeper meaning. Je Tsu Lama. When you say the word, there's something to think about. So maybe you may have experience when you say the English word. I don't get any experience. So so maybe because you are native speaker, maybe you some word when you say you feel something. But as a Tibetan, I don't feel. But what doesn't mean that anyway. Jizun Lama Namla Chatsulu. That's homage I bow down to my prophet guru. Jizun Lama Namla Chatsulu. There's a number of reasons, That's not how here in the West, when you write a book, you have in book begin with the forward. Somebody probably is saying something about you. Forward, what does the forward mean?
It's kind of like an introduction.
Yeah, introduction. Mainly it's written by someone else, right? Someone else that some famous people. In our traditions, when you write book, nobody else write forward. You write homage. You write homage. To complete your work successfully without obstacles, you pay homage to holy beings. The reason that you want to finish these books, the primary intention is to not make money. All these people who wrote this book, they are not making any pennies. There's no copyright. All these books, there's no copyright. If they intention to make money, so they probably already become millionaires. Pabonga Rinpoche don't get even one penny from his book. All these wonderful books been now translated English, like all kind of language. Pabonga Rinpoche didn't get even one cent. They would never got one, never going to get one, probably. It's all free of copyright. Their intention is to benefit, share their experience, and that's the intention. So that's why the homage, now this is for the sake of knowledge. Why there's homage? to complete your work without obstacles. That's one reason why you write homage. Second, showing appreciation to the person that you learn. You learn, now you have something to write down. It's not born with you. You learn from someone. So now you're like, how is the remembering the kindness, their kindness. You express that, and you pay homage. So to success, complete your work without obstacles. Okay? So there's many words, so they're not going to probably go the one by one. So that's another important thing for the sake of knowledge. Je, Zu Lama, Jeju Lama, Jeju Lama. That each word carrying is just one syllable, but underneath there's probably whole books there. Underneath there's whole books there. Je. So now, here there's a number of people also teach class here at the Kadamba Center for the sake of knowledge. For the sake of knowledge, please pay attention. For the sake of knowledge. So J, you could say, J, like as Jeju Lama, J, also like refers to renunciations. Renunciations, J. Zu refers to bodhicitta. Lama, Lama refers to emptiness, emptiness. There's the one way to explain. There's the one way to explain. There's one way to explain Jeju Lama. Okay. That's not what it literally means, but there's one way you can explain each word. Then that, like, even just homage talks about three principles as with the path. J, renunciation, Chun, bodhicitta, Lama, wisdom, realize emptiness. Okay, for the sake of knowledge. What else? Did you tell Rangil Haber House, La Chaco, and the Jizalaman La Chaco in the Chaco? Did you tell Rangil Haber La Chaco, Haber Hala Chaco? So everybody pretty much has like some kind of divine being they rely on when they practice. When there's some kind of divine being they rely on. Could be Tara, could be Manjushri, could be like Bhajarapani, all of them. There's individual. It's based on so individual. It's a difference. Everybody has something to rely on besides human beings. So rely on divine beings. They. If you do something negative, their attitude don't change. Human beings, if you do something negative, their attitude change. It's very impermanent. Gross impermanent, not subtle growth. So therefore, divine being, if you are doing good, they are being nice. If you are not doing good, they are being mean. It's not like that. It never change. Always protects you. Then like has compassion on you, no matter what you do. So, so in here, Lama Tsongkhapa case, Manjushri, the one that Lama Tsongkhapa, whatever you call protector or like individuals like Yidam, whatever deity, whatever you call Lama Tsongkhapa, whenever he writes, he homage Manjushri. Shiju Chakja Ngo Ni Ngebat Temba Tingo Shedang Rani Deva Hala Chacha or She Sung So, when you develop chachas, whatever like divine being that you are associated with, then you make like homage. That's the reason I already explained. The Lama Namshiba Namde Chijajiji Lama, Samutaji Lama, Tomo Mary Chismo, Jawad Jin Jamea, Pawan to Jin Janju, Jin Jamia Jetsonga Bakta Shasavayas. So Manjushri here. Lama Tsongkhapa see Manjushri like one-on-one, like person to person. It's not like, that, Not just once of blue moon, every single day. Lama Tsongkhapa can communicate with the Manjushri directly. Oh, doesn't need to send email. But for that time they don't have email. No email, no text message. So this is also another. This is for sake of knowledge. Another important thing, sake of knowledge. Oh, Zulas. Seeing someone, there's a number of different ways you see. Or if you don't see like person to person, that doesn't mean you don't see. No, it's not like that. There's something to remember, okay? There are 3 different ways of seeing. Basically, not talking about humans. Of course, we don't need to talk about human. If you want to see as human, you just go and see. It's like divine being. 3 different ways of seeing divine being. Directly you see through your naked eye, you see. Not the second one is not necessarily seeing from your eye, but you see. You see. Mentally, you see. Mentally. Not even there. So but needless. Jamgyo Tsongkhapa Chimbula ni lama la yeah. So now that this commentary did not explain what it means, like seeing mentally, did not explain here, but some other books I remember seeing that. It's almost like feeling. You feel, or in dream. There's one. Seeing from naked eye, that's just seeing that. But mentally seeing what that means, it did not explain here. But mentally seeing that means, you could see the dream. That's one way to seeing, mentally seeing the dream. One way called Tagnang. You have this vision. You have vision. You understand the vision? Vision that you see from eye, or do you see the vision from eye? Then how you see? See, so that makes sense. In our, the seeing in our mind, vision and dream. That's important to remember. Next time people ask you a question, able to say, you can say, oh, I have like dream about Tara. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That means you are kind of seeing Tara, mentally seeing Tara. That's very good thing. This is here, but it's when you Jamgu Tsongkhapa Chimbula Lama la Lomesu the Ongshila Siva so Lama Tsongkhapa sees like this. Like that, the Lama Tsongkhapa sees. That's the best. Among those 3 ways of seeing, the best is to see eye to eye contact. That's the best. That's how Lama Tsongkhapa listen all the teaching from Manjushri, like one-on-one, like person to person. She Gashi Jelame Kepa the Tsumbe Zumba Tunji Zebare Samba Yejans. Or some other people might think, oh, Lama Tsongkhapa is so well educated. He was so, how is it, scholarly, huh?
Yeah, scholarly.
Scholarly. Therefore, he wrote this. The books that he writes is all very wonderful because he was well educated. Some people might think, but actually, every single word is coming from Manjushri. It's very powerful. So now imagine. Wow, that's kind of amazing. Able to read the word. It's coming from Manjushri. Now here, you only see image. You don't see as a real person. You only see image. That's all you can see. Manjushri Tanga or statue. That's all you see. Isn't that amazing that you are like seeing the word that come from that image? That's quite amazing, yeah. Manda Shuneda Shabji, not just that, not just all the teachings, but even like going to retreat. And whom to bring, how many people to bring, where to go, what to do, all of that precisely guided by Manjushri. Lama Atisha case, everything precisely guided by Tara. That's the reason why Tara is surrounded by Lama teacher here, the way we set it up. The Lama Zoba Rinpoche did suggest, when I told Rinpoche that there's not enough space to shine Lama Atisha on our altar, Lama Zoba Rinpoche suggests, that Lama Atisha was precisely guided by Tara, everything, so Tara. Even when he is having health problems, Tara help Lama Atisha. So the Lama Tsongpa was the process guided by Manjushri, everything that Lama Tsongpa did in his life is precisely guided by, instructed by Manjushri. Dongaji Samni Chebaji, Ngaji Kebakunji, Madoba Tamji, Jelamalatini, Papa Sons. All the critical point of the teachings, particularly emptiness, so many books have been written, but when you get into the point, nothing is clear. Lama Tsongkhapa make it clear as possible because the Manjushri. So like you see the different books, some books that pay homage to the compassion, great compassion. Some books that pay homage to different things, 3 jewels. But this Lama Tsongkhapa pay homage to Manjushri. Lama la because Manjushri is Lama Tsongkhapa Guru. Lama Tsongkhapa Manjushri is Lama Tsongkhapa Guru. So then, in order to Lama Tsongkhapa to develop, to actualize 3 principal aspects of path in his mind streams, because of all the how the appreciation goes to Manjushri. That's what Lama Tsongkhapa. And not just that, but also indicating something. The importance of Guru devotion, so indicating that too. Yeah, you have to have teachers. Even though you need to learn how to make this, somebody has to teach you how to do this. You can't just know. Somebody has to teach you how to do this, how to make this, how to write. If you want to learn how to make this, somebody has to teach. Knowledge, come from someone else. So then, of course, this is like very mundane things to learn. Then Dharma, you have to the teachers play important roles. Okay. So now only a few minutes left. So yeah, there's so much been said about that Guru devotion. So I'm not going to read all of that. So probably, if you want to know, you can read. There's tons of book there. You can read that. Okay. Then here, interesting thing that Lama said. Lama sang, student, is like the tata, that tata. When you make tata, it will come out exactly like, not exactly, but but whatever image that's inside the mold, that will reflect on the clay. That's called tata. So then this says, Lama is like that. Lama is like mold. So students become like Lama. So students become like exactly Lama. So Lama is the tata mold. Tata mold, students is tata. So your Lama is Lama Zoba Rinpoche. Your Lama. I don't want you to become like me. So I'm not your mold. So so that's interesting. So Lama Zoba Rinpoche, so then of course Shakyamuni Buddha. Because Lama Sangi Chindashi, Lama ya Tedandawa, Sasa Kopur de Tembadawa, Lama Tende cages. Therefore, need to choose, need to learn the qualification of Lama, need to choose Lama wisely, to choose wisely. So, okay, so because it's going to be your mold. So then someone else makes Chodha, then you become like exactly a mold. So that's very important. It's kind of interesting. So that therefore, you need to choose your teacher, him or her, wisely. Like, then so stop here. So time's run out. So then, if you wonder about the homework, so then qualification of Lama. If you already know them, review. If you don't know, then read. What kind of qualification that Lama need to possess. So by the way, I already have now this copy, 3 principal extra the copy, 3, not just 1. So next time I'll bring mine. So please don't.
One copy for each principal.
Yeah. So that's. So anyway, so next time it's very kind of whoever's being very mindful. But I bring my copy home, so then next time I try to bring it back. So no need to put more. Okay. If you're printing them, so then I also worry about the paper. So.
On the Gold Prayer Book, turn to page 263, and we'll read the final Lamrim dedication. 263 in the Gold Prayer Book.
Last 2 classes is just dedicated for the title of the books. So today we begin the book, we start the book. So last 2 witnesses, just the title.
From my 2 collections, vast as space, that I have amassed from working with effort at this practice for a great length of time, may I become chief leading Buddha for all those whose minds' wisdom eye is blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion for all lives, Manjushri. May I find the best of completed graded paths of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by my practice. Use skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion. May I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings with the points of the path as I have discerned them. May I uphold Buddha's teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion, in whatever direction the most precious teachings have not yet spread, or once have spread have declined, may I reveal this treasure of happiness and aid. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted boundless peace, and the Buddha's deeds be nourished for a long time. By even this graded path to enlightenment completed, due to the wondrous virtuous conduct of the Buddhas and their sons, may all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and create conducive conditions for practicing the excellent paths never be parted in any of their lives from the purest path praised by the Buddhas. Whenever someone makes effort to act in accordance with the 10-fold Mahayana virtuous practices, may always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. And turn to page 244 and 245. We'll start with the short long life prayer for His Holiness. Ganira we korwe jinkamdi pendan dewa malu juwene chenre sigwan tenzin gyatsoi shape site badu tenju chi jonu iya nala wang shotu awatare tsembara sopa lo sangewe detan lek pausho shasho gengyo lama sowa de tupsu chanjin jangen gewe tenzin kyompewe kunzu do podze choksum kurwele muntudu padok so duje kundu japten shok Om tare tu re soha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re Soha.
Thank you very much and a wonderful night. So I just want to say one word. This coming Saturday, so some of you know that we have been making 1,000 Buddha. It's not Chata, it's like almost like 8-inch or just like more like statues. We already made them, already 1,000 is already made. It took like 10 years. So finally it's complete. So that 1,000 Buddhas is going to shrine in Greensboro. That so the property that mainly funded by Vietnamese people. So, but everybody is welcome. Not just Vietnamese people. They're funded. So, Rinpoche visited there last year. Spent all day long. So did some prayer. So I'm thinking like this Saturday, I will be there. It's this Saturday, so you are welcome to come. So look around, so maybe it's kind of used to be horse farm, but there's no horse now. There's no horse. There's only monk, no horse. You're welcome to come and to look around, and we can also do some practice together. So maybe the Donasi, I already give the address to Donasi. And eventually, now it's still developing. Eventually, when it's all fully developed, I'm thinking maybe we can use that, as a retreat when we go, like, not just in retreat, sit there, like breathe in and out, not like that kind of retreat. Serious retreat. So like if it could be one day, it's going to be like authentic, serious retreat. If this Vajrayana practice, we, follow the guideline, instructions, things like that, So, so you are welcome to come, okay? If you're interested, then Thomas yes, like. And I think it's good, So we did not spend even one penny. Center did not spend even one penny on that land, so we can still use. Isn't it great? So we don't have any financial responsibility at all, So, but the very purpose of this place is to people to come create merit. That's all my goal. Nothing else, nothing more. So then, people come there practice. So eventually, that land will be developed. There's like 7-acre land and with house, and now the shrine is in the house. There's a number of people already came there. Also help some do some work, cleaning all of that. Yeah, thank you.